everyone. I just wanted to say uh, today is like a very beautiful day. Um, I don't know, it might rain, it might not. I don't care. But today's discussion, as you can see, I'm here with my fiance, Kara. She's pretty awesome, pretty brilliant. She got everything under control.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Yeah. But anyways, what we're gonna discuss about is what is like to be engaged. So, um, yeah, what is like to be engaged? What is wedding planning like?
Oh my goodness. So, wedding planning has been fun and has been stressful.
Uh, yeah, it was kind of both.
Yeah. So,
Uh, tell them like what we did, like what food that we went to, a food place that we went to,
the
or
tastings,
catering, yeah, the
tasting.
tasting and catering and
Yeah. So after we got our venue, yay, and our date, um, we started doing cater and DJ. DJ was a lot easier than I would say caterer. But the cool thing is we had to go. We went to several different caterers.
oh,
First one, first tasting, no other couple showed up, so that was like private chef meal right there. That was fun. And then
well,
that food was really good, like super good
all the food was great.
with it. And then second one, like it was really good, but it kind of ended up being a bride war a little bit, a bride war and wedding war with it. So,
Hmm.
um, which is a cool, really cool story. But food was good, price was good. We saw God work in the midst of that, which was really cool to see. We
Well,
booked that caterer, and then we went to our final tasting as a fun one to compare, and that food was awful. I got sick off of it. You got sick off of it. I took a nap afterwards.
yeah,
It was it was pretty bad, but we're pretty stoked about um, our caterer and what they're doing for us. So
yeah. Um, Tell them what venue, different venues that we went to. I
yeah,
know we went to quite a few of them, but it was
yeah.
just pretty
So
awesome.
we picked like our top five venues that we wanted to look at. We just knew that we wanted to be outside in some shape or form with the wedding. So we looked at various venues, and with it, one was our last ultimate resort of waiting a whole year, several months to even start planning with
Hmm.
it. It would have been pretty, but that would have stressed both of us out
Yeah.
with it. Another one was like, it was okay. I've had work events at this venue, and it was okay. So we didn't really go see that venue. One of the other venues we thought about was very big traffic circle. It was down from a traffic circle that was outside, and yeah, they offered a lot, but not really. But the one we ultimate choose was, well, oh, I forgot about the rooftop one. It was a gorgeous view of our city, all glass in the pictures. It looked like it was very big, and it was would be the right size. But
It slides. I remember the window from the rooftop down. It slides open and close. That was pretty unique.
it was sweet. It was really, really like sweet what we're looking at. But the price was out of our budget, majorly out of our budget. It ate up our whole budget. So we said no, and then we went with our favorite venue, the first one that we saw that is our venue now. That I think would you can share your favorites about our venue.
Oh man, it was awesome. So the venue is called Peak at Edison. Uh, you know, when we first saw it, I think that was the first one that we
Yeah,
saw.
we saw it.
I was like, "Yep, this is legit. Like, we don't have to look anyplace else." Like it's right on budget. Is something that we want. Not only that, but like they have the groomsmen, like the groomsmen's room where they can change and things of that nature, and then they have bridesmaid room as well. So like we don't have to like uh, go in with our suits on and things like that, and then might have water or dirt or
Mhm.
whatnot. Like we can like change in our room, so that's perfect.
What's in you guys' room is your
Uh,
favorite?
Man, I would say the TV and the couch. That's like our favorite, and we can play video games in it, which is pretty cool. So I'll probably have my brother bring his game. I'll bring mine's too, but actually, he has a lot more games and stuff than I do. So like, it'd be better if he like brings his game and things
Mhm.
like that. And boy, we're gonna have a blast.
And the cool thing is like we wanted a cityscape, but like we're looks like city country on the top, so
Yeah,
really cool. And one of the things we wanted to do was dance underneath the stars. Was one of your requests to dance underneath the stars, and we still get to do that a little bit
yeah,
with it. So very cool. We're excited for that.
yeah.
With it,
We are definitely excited, looking forward to it, and things of that nature. So,
it's all the little stuff right now. All the little detail stuff.
yeah, all the little details. Of course, we got everything. Um,
All majors done.
yeah, we got all majors deposited, so we already got all that booked. Um, so I was gonna ask, what is the most difficult part, about us that we are struggling in dealing with planning for the wedding?
I think you and I've had to learn how to communicate about finances on a whole different level after the first month of engagement. We were we were struggling for a bit of with it because it's something that you don't do in dating. Is talk about the details of um, your finances and how you're going to spend money and budgets and learning how to communicate that in detail.
Yeah.
That was that was a struggle with it, and I know you have felt some financial burden on that one.
Yeah, so financially, it's for us, it's really, really difficult. Like, we have to, like, figure out, like, not only plan, but figure out how we're going to pay for all the little things, such as catering, um, yeah,
Decorations.
decoration, um, our suits, like my tuxedo and her dress.
Yeah.
Of course, she already has a dress already, which is awesome.
Not yet, not yet. It's ordered. It's on order.
Yeah, and um, I think the hardest part, like for us, for right now, is like um, the honeymoon. I think the honeymoon's like, I mean, we found a place. It's just how we're going to like spend it. But once we get all that, and then like everything else should come smoothly. But I would say, yeah, the biggest struggle for us is the financial.
Want some finances, but
But we are,
we got some game plans in play.
and we're both like
Mm-hmm.
working together to achieve the goals that uh, we need to achieve. Now,
Yeah. Well, some of those goals is selective of what we put on our budget of what we're responsible for goal
yeah.
wise.
Now, I would say this: every person or every couple is different. Because I mean, some couples might have more
Mm-hmm.
um, money than us,
Yeah.
and like they can afford like a lot of these things, but some of them don't.
Yeah.
So it depends, but I'm pretty sure like they also have difficulties as well, like planning the wedding
It
and
just
things of that
it just
nature.
depends.
Yeah,
Depends.
yeah. So yeah. Um, so here's another one that we struggle with.
Well, hold on. Let me see. We're looking at phones, guys, right now. Okay.
Yeah. So,
Well, I'll say this about this. We'll give some backstory. If you believe different than us, we're not judging whatsoever about what we're saying. You do you. But Sean and I believe that we uh, don't have sex before we're married.
yeah.
Or intercourse in that. And part of that with growing closer sometimes can be a struggle
Yeah.
with it. But go for the question.
It is a struggle. Um, so as we uh, wrote down a question like how hard is it to stay physically disciplined? Like how difficult is it?
Some days it's easier than not, and then some days it's difficult than that. I would say any Christian couple out there who is waiting it out, um, detailed communication is one of our best friends. It's not the easy conversations to have with it,
Oh,
but it's
and be gentle. Be gentle with
yeah,
it. You don't want to. You don't want to like, let's say, turn a guy off where to the point he's just gonna go and just walk away. You just have to be gentle with them and say like patience.
yeah. We're pretty patient. We're gentle when we need to call each other out a little bit.
Yeah.
Um, we've gotten to the place of we kind of understand where each other's thinking is a little bit.
Oh yeah, after we've known each other for a year and a half.
18 months. Woo! One of the things is probably the good spilled tea is how do you guys don't do it? Um, we like to go do separate and go do dishes away from each other.
Yeah.
Um, there's been some times where we've went
Most
home quickly.
most of the time I'll be goofy. So like I do like what is called like goofy kisses where I just start being silly. And also like it ain't tickling. Her is like
That's my cue. That's my cue.
yep. Um Another thing we can go like out, we could walk different places.
Go on an ice cream run.
Yeah, we go on an ice cream run. That's like fun.
It's just funny when it happens.
Yeah,
Because
but
he's not an ice cream person, but when he insists to go get ice cream, I know rather just to get in the car. Like,
yeah. So, um, it is. Yeah. I mean, we just we did like a lot of fun stuff. Um, and of course we like just help each other out.
yeah.
Quick, I would say quick note. Um, and I kind of learned it. I also learned this from like the Philip Scott show as well. Um, but I remember him saying like um, it'd be best not to it'd be best not to um, have sex before marriage because what happens is if you starting to have sex before marriage, you get what is called like not only emotional connected and intertwined, but it's like you also can be like spiritually uh, connected with each other and spiritually like intertwined with each other where like like in case like something does happen, like for example, if like you guys like broke up or this person like say for example like cheats on you or something like that, then you know that it's you're gonna struggle for a while, for
Mhm.
a long while, just to
Yeah.
because you miss that um, the attachment.
That chemical bonding, physical chemical bonding with that
Yeah,
person. With
yeah,
it.
and then it's like after. And then it's like after that, like after you go like through different relationships and stuff like that, it's not gonna be
Mhm.
like the same because you miss
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
first part. So, um,
Mhm. And also communication, 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 communication.
yeah, communication is a big key. It's a huge key on it. So,
Yeah.
so here's another one. So how hard is it to wait until like the wedding date, and what our journey is like while waiting for the wedding date?
So journey. One of the things. Well, you know this mindset is getting just closer spiritually and emotionally to each other
Mhm.
and growing in that stamina
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah.
Um, it's hard. Like there's can be mindsets of that. Oh, I'm marrying this person, so I can let my guard and my boundaries down and go past the physical boundaries, but it's not really worth it in the end.
Yeah.
Not worth it. So definitely keeping the mindset of waiting it out, and God's gonna bless us in the end.
Yeah. Now I would say for me, it's it's really I would say for me, um, it's really difficult because I'll be honest, and I'm blunt with it, but
Yeah.
like I do have a high sex drive, so it's like it's really hard to stay disciplined. But I know with the men's community and um, well, yeah, men's community and support groups,
Yeah.
and then of course you and some of my close friends like, and then of course the Lord helping me with
Mhm.
staying disciplined. It actually does become easier and easier and easier, and like I'm starting to do
Mhm.
a whole lot better,
Yeah.
and things of that nature.
Well, and also I was just say like we don't degrade each other. Encourage your person because I encourage you a lot with it.
Yeah,
With it, not just point it out. If I call you out, it's not yelling. And with it, we have like a serious conversation, and then we move on. Or if you're working on something, it's hey, you did an awesome job. You're doing good, type thing. Because I don't want to degrade you
yeah, I agree.
with it.
Like we encourage one another, and it helps us to grow and get better.
Yeah, and also what we do if we say what boundaries that physical boundaries we're struggling
Mhm.
with it, and try to be graceful and mindful of those boundaries with it, to be compassionate.
Mhm. So just I was gonna ask, just tell the audience what our journey is like. Well, we've been waiting for that wedding date
Wedding day.
to come. Yeah.
We've always had that ultimate boundary of never crossing with it, and
Mhm.
with us, we consider a fine line right now during engagement that we don't want to mess with. We don't want to cross with it, but also we want to be able to communicate with it. We've
Yeah.
always, it's that's one of the areas we've had to work on and work through and grow as a couple together with it, because we used to never communicate whatsoever.
Yeah.
I would say physical boundaries is one of the things that is a continued conversation with us. It's never been a stop go, black and white, like conversation. We've discovered stuff that we need to like stop or set a different boundary or adjust boundaries with that. That's been kind of our journey with our physical relationship
Yeah.
with it.
But I mean, everything else. I mean, we did like a lot of fun stuff. I mean,
We do fun stuff, guys. Don't get us wrong. We love to be active with it. We love to go on hikes, be outside. We love being poolside in the summertime and just chilling and relaxing. That's what we have planned for today, so we're excited for that one. We, if you ask us to go on a trip, we might have our bags packed 2 weeks before the trip. We love to travel, so we do a lot of stuff with that together. And also we encourage each other to spend time with our friends, have girl night, have guys nights. We have couple nights with some of our good couple friends, game nights with it. Have coffee and stuff, but you can date and still be affordable and still like build your connection emotionally, spiritually, and physically
yeah.
with it. And that's what we've been doing.
Yeah.
And I think it's good foundation work too.
Yeah, it is great foundation, and we get the chance to know more about each other. Like, we study each other. You know, those of you, I don't know if you've seen the movie called Fireproof. I would say look at that movie, because that movie is like pretty awesome.
Yeah.
You know, he was saying something like, once you get your bachelor's degree, you know, go for your master's degree, meaning like once you are like engaged or married to the person, know more about the person. You know, just keep going, keep learning. You know, you never stop learning.
No.
That's what I'll say. You never stop learning about each other until like we pass away.
Or one of us pass
Yeah.
away, but if God happens or something happens, and we don't plan to do that anytime soon, because we have other plans for our future.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So another question is, are we getting like spiritually attacked through the journey towards our wedding date?
Yeah, we felt this, I would say, a week or a couple days after our engagement was a huge whirlwind weekend with a holiday and all that. And once everything started to finally settle down, real life started to happen, stuff from our past just that we've dealt with personally started to pop up for you. Or like one day I was just feeling very, I don't know, tense against you, and something from your past popped up, and it was just like, hold on, this is not the norm. We stop and pray. Or last month I had allergies out of the blue and not feeling the greatest, nothing like that. And so it was one of those, oh crap, we're getting spiritually attacked again with it. But just we stop, we pray, we identify it, and just lean in on each other.
Well, I mean, not only that, but like, you know, because you lost your job at one point.
Yeah.
You lost your marketing job, and it's like, that's that one part of the job that helps, you know, pay your bills and helps you like pay for a lot of things that you need. And then now, you know, of course, you have a different job, and of course your a different job doesn't make
as much.
as much as you did that you had in the past.
Yeah.
And it's like, and I can see like it's like I don't know if it's like it's hindering you. It's like
It's
it,
taking a toll.
yeah, it's putting a huge toll on you. Because
Mm-hmm.
now it's like you're stressed out with bills, you're stressed out with the wedding stuff.
Yeah, it does stress me out, but also like I gotta remember, in the Bible there's two things. It says God is your provider, and then Paul writes in the New Testament that I can live in any situation, no
Mm-hmm.
matter what I go through, poor, rich, any situation, because God will provide for me, and definitely is a testament to that season that God is providing finances and everything, especially with wedding and just daily living with it. But it does put, we do have some busy weeks. I'm not as available for other stuff I would like to do, but it's just a time and a season.
Yeah, it's just for a season. Of course, you're working not just one, but you're working two jobs. So it's like,
Yeah, it's tis the times, guys, tis the times. But
and then what I notice you get tired a lot.
yeah, that's like 50 hours a week.
I know you get tired a lot, and it's like, it's like, because when I come over, spend time with you, and of that nature, like you like fall asleep on me.
I don't always fall asleep. It would be like very busy weeks where I'm trying to get stuff done here at the house and trying to work. It's just
Yeah,
when a
it's
girl
just
doesn't get
too
enough,
much. Too
when
much.
a girl doesn't get a lot of sleep, her body's gonna say something.
Yeah. I, yeah, I agree, and it's like, and I know it's it's rough on both of us, but I know that in the end, um, things will come out better. I know God has a bigger plan for us.
Yeah.
I can see that coming. So.
But also, we do a very good, even if we have a busy week, we try to connect in some
Mhm.
shape or form with it. And then we also pause and have days where we just chill and just connect. And our weekends become even more important where um, we put in relationship work. So we take time each month and don't serve at church. We go on a date or do something fun within like one weekend and just focus on us
Mhm.
with it. And sometimes that does look different right now, especially coming up. But we make sure it's us connecting and filling each other in, because when we're tired, we for we're just tired. Our brains don't want to process and think with each other, but we're still trying to make that connection each day.
Wow.
We're talking on the phone or texting in some form or shape or form.
Yeah. Real quick, I did not write this down, but what was some of the blessings that we had
Mm-hmm.
during this journey?
Yeah, some of the blessings is, especially with me being out of work and going back to work, a colleague reached out to me and I was able to do some freelance marketing work for several months. I really enjoyed that. That was
Mm-hmm.
a blessing with it. Some family members reached out, helped us a little bit with our wedding with it. Definitely our whole catering and situation, that was a blessing. That was a godsend
Mm-hmm.
with it, what they were requiring our deposit and how that all played out and worked out. And literally it was God and in that midst of that, um, with it, so we could get the caterer that we had an inkling it was going to be our favorite and our top one, but getting that within the time period and how fast that had to happen with it, we had to do it within 24 hours. And you were jacked up, you're ready to pull the trigger. I was like, you know what, like, let's step back, hold on, like, we got to talk about it, we got to get out of our emotions. And we got the personal cell phone number of the chef and the owner, and he was like, if you guys want to go with us. You got to do it by 10 o'clock the next morning. And so thank goodness we had the contract in the email to be
Yeah.
able to sign, and they're going to help us out a lot with our setup, decorations. They have a lot of.
Saves you quite a bit of money.
It saved us a lot of money in the end, and I'm just glad that it was a mom and pop listening to our story a little bit of and meeting us where we needed to be with it. Another cool one was with my dress. Is we went. No, he wants to see
sneak peek.
He wants a sneak peek. That's a no go. That's a no go. Sorry, no go. You got your sneak peek picture.
Oh man. Just want to see what the dress looks like.
It's white. It's white.
Yeah, I'll see that at the
day of first
day
leg.
of the first wedding.
First leg. But we went to a wedding show, and the place where I got my dress, they gave me $100 gift card, basically a gift certificate to help purchase my dress, and my dress was beyond below budget where we had it, and that was a blessing. That was truly a blessing with it.
Mm-hmm.
Just various things like that.
Which is huge.
Oh, another blessing we had is that we didn't have to pay for a day of coordinator. We could have a friend of ours be our day of coordinator to help execute and manage that day for us. So that all happened around with the caterer. I was just feeling really blessed that week, and
wow.
Really blessed.
Yeah, and we didn't have to get a wedding planner. Actually, the main person who does a wedding planner is you.
I do a lot of administrative stuff with the wedding.
Mm-hmm. Well, with your marketing skills and all that, I mean, you kind of use it towards the wedding planner because it's almost kind of like similar in some sort of way.
With like event marketing and that, but definitely brain dumping all of our ideas into a document, and you were there to help me remember ideas. And
yeah, I just helped clean it up.
Clean
up the rough part. I mean,
or
she already done the bulk of it, so.
Or you had the one idea for our entry table I was thinking of, and if you guys don't know, we have this cool thing since the beginning of our relationship. We both think the same thing, but we have to voice it. One of us voices it, and then once we voice it, it's kind of fun. It's like, oh yeah, I was thinking that way type thing.
So, okay. So here's one question I want to ask you. So why you don't want, like, let's say any guy or any guy in your family help you walk down the aisle?
Oh, you're one on the traditions. Okay.
Yeah.
You're going there. You're going there, really?
Well, it's just to help.
Yeah, people understand. So, oh gosh, you're opening a can of worms. So, way before we met, I started looking into various wedding traditions and the meaning of it. So, the wedding tradition of the bride and the father walking down, or a family member giving you away, was to exchange property. And ladies, when you know your value and worth in that, you're no property to nobody whatsoever. You are identified by God, and your identity is in Him, and your partner sees that identity with it. So I just was going to say, nope, like nobody's going to walk me down the aisle because I am no property with it. And what we have planned for the wedding is pretty cool. And it was one of your ideas that you said that you wanted to almost do when we were dating. So,
well,
with it, some people might argue, oh, it's a spiritual covenant transfer. Yes, in a way, but when you're our ages and live life, it's basically we're presenting ourselves to God to give each other in marriage.
All right. Real quick, I'll give you uh, the verse before we get out of here. So the one verse I would say for the gentleman that is trying to go out and find a date. Actually, this is a pretty good verse. It says in Proverbs 18:22, it says, "He who finds a wife finds what is good and receives favor from the Lord." So I kind of see like when I like read this verse, I see as like whoever picks the right women, not toxic women like I've been showing you guys from the previous video, but um, the right type of girl, the girl or the woman who is, you know, feminine, one who doesn't, I guess, doesn't show any attitude or or um, or anything that's negative or toxic, you know, um, which is crazy. So I was just saying, if you pick the right person, the one who's really good to you, you will have peace in your life. I rather have someone that's very peaceful than someone who's just very toxic and you know
Mm-hmm.
and one that's crazy and basically you just don't want to come home.
Yeah. I got a question and a wrap up.
Go for it.
What do you look for in a wife, as in a person, in a woman?
What do I look for in a wife?
Or like, what should people be looking for in a wife and a spouse?
um Basically they should look for someone that can not only understand you but someone that can give you peace. I would say number one important thing is respect and peace.
Mm-hmm.
Um, if they give you those two things, and the rest is pretty simple.
I'll add also that you can grow with that person too. Have
Yeah,
a growth mindset that you can grow because your spouse is your mirror.
yeah. And actually, what a woman like, I know, because I kind of believe more a little bit of the traditional
Yeah, you
than
do. Modern.
modern. So like, I always believe that a woman should help assist or help meet um, a man.
Well, more needs and being a helpmate.
Yep, the help. Yeah,
The
they should.
helpmate.
The helpmate.
Be a helper
Yep.
with it.
Yeah, I mean that's what I always believe. Um, and so on and so forth. Now, as far as like a guy that's like should pay like all the bills and things like that, it actually depends. It just depends on like where you're at.
Yeah, income and all that. It's just providing looks different in every different season of somebody's relationship.
But because I think it would be like both having the
Jobs.
yeah joint
Joint
joint account. It really doesn't matter who pays the bill. I
Well,
mean,
they need to get paid.
yeah. I mean, it'd be coming out of a joint account, so really it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, doesn't matter whatsoever. But yeah, I threw that one at you. Curveball.
Yeah, huge curveball. Well, anyways, I just want to say thank you for watching this video, and I will go ahead and see you on the next one. Take care, give care, and I'll see you later. Thank you for watching this video. As you can see on the black screen, please click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and click the notification. Thank you.